Hey there, it's your pal Filthy with you once more with another episode of Sons of the Forest. At the time of recording, a new update just came out, so there's some new mechanics, including a cooking pot and some other stuff that, frankly, I don't remember. I know there's things like Calvin can fill drying racks and stuff for you, but regardless, we're going to try and finish the base, or the second floor of the base that we started in the previous episode, and I am much more prepared for hordes of cannibals, so we'll see how things go. Okay, so here we are, left off basically exactly where we did at the end of the last episode, though with some few minor changes, which I will show you now. Oh, that is some serious frame rate issues. So I went out and I got the pistol again, and I added a whole bunch of ammo. I've got 71 9mm ammo, and I've got a crap ton of shotgun ammo, so with that said, we should be able to get our buildings finalized. We should be able to get our buildings finished. What I am going to do while this is going on is check out the new feature, and I'm going to tell him to fill the holders while we're chopping trees and stuff. And we should be able to get everything done. Like I was saying, we've got a whole bunch of ammo and stuff now, which was a problem last time around in that the baddies were showing up and I had nothing to defend myself with, so we'll see how that goes. But in any event, I think what I'm going to have to do relatively soon is I'm going to have to, like, create a bona fide logging operation where I'm chopping a bunch of trees down, like, elsewhere and getting them, not shipped here, obviously, because that's not a thing, but, like, creating, like, a whole zipline system that they are now making their way, like, I'm talking, like, go over to that batch of trees and have a zip line to here, then a zip line down kind of deal, because as you can see, we've pretty much cleared all this out, and, yeah, we're gonna have to put in some work to get a decent amount of logs. One of the new things with the update is trees now have a 10% chance of regrowing, so, like, every time I go to sleep, there's a 10% chance that one of these tree stumps will turn back into a tree. So with that said, we're not going to be getting rid of the tree stumps as much as humanly possible because we want to be able to facilitate the trees growing back. Because I've even seen videos of people literally cutting down every single tree in the game, and it's... A, I don't know how you have that much time to be doing something like that, but B, it's a little bit frustrating too, because it's like the whole point of this game is the forest, and it's, up until this update, it wasn't really a renewable resource. Like, you would cut the tree down and that would be the end of it. So at least with the 10% chance, if you're cutting down entire, like, sections of forest, at least now we have the opportunity to get some of that back. Anyway, I'm gonna collect a lot of these logs here, and then I'll bring you back in when it's time to start building again, and we'll talk about the next phase of what we're going to be doing. Not 100% sure what it is, but between now and when I see you in a split second here, I will have thought about it, so I'll see you soon. Okay, no cannibal attacks, no mutant attacks, but I did think about what the next stage of the series is going to be, and I've decided that I think I'm going to spend the next several episodes just finalizing the base, and then once I'm happy with the base, once it's looking the way I want, once I feel that it's complete with everything I need, then I think that's going to be the season finale, and it should time out just right that we'll have enough episodes to go basically until my wedding, actually, which is kind of fun, and then once all that craziness, all that life stuff is behind me, then I will get back in and we'll do a new season. We'll start fresh. We'll see if we can't come up with an even bigger base, an even better base, and we'll be playing around with the dynamic of the game. And I definitely want to be trying to get more of the, like, story items and stuff. I kind of screwed myself over, to be blunt, because on, like, if you'll recall from previous episodes, the GPS here had these green dots to kind of indicate buried bunkers or whatever, underground structures basically, and they released an update that made those disappear. So now you basically have to find all those things. So I kind of screwed myself over in the sense that, like, now I have to go hunting for those things without the guidance of the GPS. So that's where I'm saying, you know, when we come back for Season 2, we'll hit the ground running and make finding those things our priority and dedicate a bit more time to that aspect of the game. And in general, I'll probably end up building like a whole new base and trying some new things. And I've thought about even like building up in the mountains. I think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, we'll see how things go. But for now, I'm just gonna keep heave-hoeing these logs back down, and then I'll see you shortly. I completely forgot that some of the grinding I did between videos was filling up all these log holders. So all of this stuff that I just heave-hoed down here was not necessary, so to speak. We'll definitely take it, because, like, it's free, or, like, I've already cut the wood, I might as well use it, but definitely wished that I would have seen that before I did all that chopping, because, you know, I don't like to do work. Alright, you know, it's already kind of late, so I'm thinking I might just sleep for the night, and then we'll hit the ground running in the morning. There we go. There we go. And thankfully, logs only despawn. Like, items on the ground will despawn after you've, like, logged out. It's not just from sleeping, which is nice. And if you'll recall from the little time-lapse that I did in the previous episode, I opened these two up, and I think that I'm actually going to do the same here, because it'd be kind of cool to have storage, and then potentially, like, another storage here. Like, we can make, like, a whole, like, storage area, I guess, is the best one. Aw, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. You can go away. Because now... oh, I can't get down? No, it's a struggle. So we're going to do that. We're going to throw that. Hey. Go. Excuse me. Go away. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to take these and we're just going to create like a whole storage section, and it should be good to go. There we go. And I'm never fully sure what I want to do with the, like, with the bases. Like, I have a rough idea. Like, I kind of planned out what this base was going to look like in my head, but I never had, like, a concrete plan. And I find a lot of the time, for myself anyway, when I'm doing base building, I will kind of conceptualize the base as I'm building it, as opposed to, like, I'm not the type of person that will create, like, a plan and, like, oh, I'm going to do this here and that kind of thing. So that's, if you're wondering what my thought process is, it's very much a think as I go kind of deal, which is interesting because me as a person, me as a human being, me outside of the video game world, I'm very much, I need to have this planned to a T or else I'm going to lose my mind, which is, oh no, let's save those for last so we don't have to keep jumping over that. But, yeah, like, it's interesting that outside of video games, I'm very much a warrior. I've got to have things planned out and know exactly when things are happening, what's going to happen and when and that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's a little bit about myself as we go through the building process. And a little bit more about myself. I'm having a hard time getting with being driven to record content. Like, frankly, it was a bit of a struggle to even get this one recorded, in the sense that, like, I was having some personal issues, and it didn't seem worth it, and I was fighting with the computer and stuff. So all that to say, if you're watching the video, I appreciate you taking the time to watch it, and I certainly appreciate that you've taken a couple minutes out of your life to be a part of mine, so thank you for that. And with that said, if you like the video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all those things that YouTubers talk about. It's as I've said in previous episodes, it's a nice way for me to know that I'm not shouting into a void, as dramatic as that sounds. But that's, to be honest, that's kind of how it feels sometimes. Is that I'm recording something, putting it out there. I'm watching it because I do enjoy this type of content, and frankly, I'm kind of hypercritical of myself. That like I will always like not chastise my own work, but like I'll always be reviewing it to see, oh, I don't like what I did with this audio here, and I don't like what I did with that transition, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're all that to say, if you are watching this, please like and subscribe and stuff, and thank you very much for that. Now, you're probably wondering, what the hell is Phil doing putting these posts up here? As I said in the previous episode, I'm going to try and make like a fireplace here, so I'm going to fill this in and basically make it a chimney. And then once the chimney is made, we will rearrange the guts, the nuts and bolts of the build to accommodate the fireplace being there. And it will all make sense when it's finalized, but for right now, you're just going to have to trust me. And also for right now, I'm going to cut away while I do a bit of this work here, and I will see you in a second. It's interesting that a little bit earlier in the video, I was talking about the idea that I don't, like, think my builds through beyond as I'm putting it together, and now this is very much a side effect of that I have to, like, MacGyver my way around pillars and stuff just to fill things in. I also have to think about what kind of roof I'm going to be putting on here. I think that my hope is that I'm going to try and put, like, probably a bed of some kind, or like almost like my bedroom up here, so probably add more floor to, like, here, and maybe here, like have just kind of a section semi-filling in the rest of the area, but I don't want a whole lot more, but obviously I'm going to have to put a roof on it, so we'll see how that goes, because in my experience, the roof has been the most challenging part. Maybe I just don't have the brain power to, like, conceptualize roofs and how they're supposed to look and stuff, but it is what it is. The important thing is that we're having fun, as cheesy as that sounds, and that's very much the case. I watched people play Sons of the Forest, or The Forest, excuse me, religiously. Like, I watched countless videos of The Forest, and never did I think that I was actually going to, like, play this game myself. And you know what? I took a chance on it because frankly, I was caught up in the hype. And this game is exceptional for what it is, for how it's not even fully, like, it's not a full game yet. It's still early access, and it basically came out as a full game, and they've just been tweaking it and making it better ever since. So it's crazy to me that that's the case. And this game is really good. It's gorgeous. It's only as stressful as you allow it to be. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, that if you want to play this game and not have to worry about the cannibals and the mutants and stuff, that's very much possible. You literally don't have to have bad guys on. You can start a game with 0 enemies, and you can even use the console commands to have it where AI is paused. So, like, again, you don't... It's just awesome that that's a thing, I think is what I'm trying to say here. And, you know, it's a game that I think is underappreciated, in the sense that, like, it checks a lot of boxes, and I think that not enough people know about it. So it makes me sad a little bit, but what can you do, right? Anyway, at this point, so we're just going to finish off this little section of fireplace, and then I'm going to try and get the next set of, or the next floor, excuse me, kind of framed up. It's terribly ironic, now that I'm thinking about it, that I went through all the effort of grinding and getting all that shotgun ammo, all that pistol ammo of, like, if I'm being honest, I literally found where ammo was, and I would set up a tent right next to it, save, quit, load back in, collect the ammo again, save, quit, load back in, and so on and so forth. And that's, like, it took a lot to get there, but we got there eventually, so it's kind of funny that all that effort, because I knew that I kept getting attacked by mutants, and so far, in 23 minutes of recording, I have not seen a single cannibal, a single mutant. No one has even remotely bothered me, so I guess that's just how she goes sometimes. We'll put one here, and do I want... Yeah, we'll put one here, and we'll obviously be putting struts and stuff up, so it's not as, so there's not as many posts on that floor. Not really sure what Kelvin's doing. He kind of seems like he's just being a tool, but that's kind of his MO. You good, pal? Oh, there's babies. Okay. Well, now's my chance to pull out some guns and kill some stuff. That sounds really bad. Alright, you good, Kelvin? You alerted me to their presence, but where did they go? Huh. Like, I saw the baby. Oh, okay. I don't know what you are, but you can go away. I got it. Oh, there's another one. I don't know what this is. Why is there babies? The babies are the creepiest bad guy in town. They make me so friggin' uncomfortable. Okay. I think that's it, but either way, they know where to find me now that I Oh, okay. Kelvin, you okay? Oh, there's a baby right there. Where is the Virginia? Kill it. I know it's a baby and that's super weird. Okay, baby. Hey. Okay, that's awkward. You know what? We're going to diversify our attack. We're going to switch to the pistol for a little bit. We good, Virginia? You're my little armed companion. I will trust you to defend me to the death. Okay, let's see if we can't get back to building. I'm always curious, and I keep forgetting to actually do it, but I'm always curious to look into the lore of this game, because I think it's gotta be super interesting. Where did the babies come from? Because I know in the first game, the Virginia character in the first game was some weird, multi-legged mutant lady that would literally, like, poop the babies at you. But where are they coming from now? Because clearly Virginia isn't pooping out babies. What are you shooting at? Oh, that. Go away. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, Virginia, you keep oh, what? That's embarrassing. It was a bird that I heard. Oh, God, that's so scary, a bird. I think we're okay. It's so hard to tell sometimes, especially with the running river right here, that it's like, I always have... Oh, Calvin. Dude. Oh, oh, gosh. Calvin's being attacked by a baby. You leave him alone. He seems less scared at the moment, so I feel like we're okay. No. Calvin? Really? Worst possible spot to stop. He's like, oh, you saved me. Okay, well, it would be a shame if I were to sit right in your way. What a guy. What a guy. It's crazy how fast the logs go, eh? Like, I haven't been cutting around the building process, and almost all the logs are gone at this point. It's pretty crazy. But it's to be expected, though. Like, that's part of this game. Okay, so at this point, I will put one more log this way and two more logs that. Yeah, one more log that way, two more there, and one more here, and then we're gonna go through and add some struts to the edges and make it so we don't need to have all these posts down, because that's the biggest draw of the building in this game, is that like everything needs to be framed in unless you're using struts. So it's like you have to think about how you're laying things out. You can't just go in willy-nilly. Okay, so we're not going to be putting one there because we can't walk up. We can, however, put one. Really? You're not going to let me do that? In that case, we will end that there. There you go. Problem solved. And now we take this and throw it on the ground and take out our axe. Here, let me ask you a question. And then we go like this. And we go like this. And then we take that out, throw it on the ground. We take that one out, throw it on the ground. And cut my life into pieces. These are my homemade jorts. Oh gosh, that's the wrong side. Embarrassing. There it is. Now we can take that one out, and there you go. It's we should be able to put floors all up and down this. I was going to say the B word, but then I remembered YouTube doesn't like stuff like that, so I stopped myself. So I'm kind of proud of that fact that I was able to stop myself from cussing. That's something that I have a problem with in real life. You know what? This little section right here is nothing, so we're going to commandeer these pieces. I used it to put the... Oh... Well, that looks kind of dumb. Oh, well. You live and learn. And that's what I was saying earlier in the video, that, like, you know, there are times that you get told that you can't put... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Come on now. Nice try, game. That is a thing that happens, though. Like, is so far the biggest flaw of this game is that for seemingly arbitrary reasons, you won't be able to do certain things. And that's a little bit frustrating as someone that already has anger issues. It doesn't make me enjoy it as much, because it's like, oh god, I can feel the rage coming in. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get mad again, and it's a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. And frankly, I think it speaks to the quality of the game that the building mechanic is easily my favorite part of it, and that's in spite of the fact that I get like so frustrated with it. It's like, if it was really that frustrating, if it was really that bad, I probably wouldn't even bother playing this game anymore. Like, I would probably reach out to Steam and be like, someone bought this for me for my birthday and I just, like, don't like it, and, like, ask for a refund. But I'm not doing that because I really like this game. Okay, and then we'll put fill in those sections there, and then I'm gonna put like a little I believe it's called hipped roof on here, and then eventually we'll put more walls up, and this fireplace is going to be up one more full set of logs just to like differentiate it from the roof and have it like stick out from the roof. But that's a future us concern. Right now we are just finalizing with these last 2 logs that we have. And then I guess at this point we'll go do a bit more lumberjacking. Again, that sounds so inappropriate. We're gonna go be doing some more work with the trees, and then at that point I'll bring you back in so we can finalize some stuff and finish off the episode. Again, I know it's a bit of a more boring one, but as I've said countless times, the building mechanic of this game is easily my favorite part, and that's why I dedicate so much time to it. It's something that I enjoy, and you know, that's what I would like to do. Okay, so update. What I'm going to be trying to do is I'm making a dam here, and then basically I'm going to cut all of these trees this direction, hoping that they get caught on the dam, and then I can then in theory I can just stand here, collect them, heave-ho them down the waterfall, and they will make their way down on my behalf, but we'll see how that goes. In my experience with this game, sometimes best laid plans just don't come together, but you know, you live and learn, as I've said several times throughout this episode, and we are going to live, and we are going to learn, as they say. I don't think anyone actually says that, but I'm going to pretend that they do, so, meh. So, yeah, that's already working a little bit. Can I put... Oh gosh, apparently I can't swim. I mean, I can swim, but I can't. Thank you. And put it... Let me put it there. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So now we will see how this goes. I suspect, just based on that first little experience, it might not work the way I want it to, but we can't all be winners, I guess. That was much more self-deprecating than I intended for it. I meant, not all plans will work out the way you want them to, is what I meant. I wasn't trying to attack myself. There you go, that actually did kind of work out nicely. Well, everything's coming up, Millhouse. This seems precarious, this particular tree. Like, I'm cutting, like, up and on a weird angle and stuff like that. That's gonna go terribly. No, you know what? That didn't go terribly. Geez, I need to stop second-guessing myself. This has gone very well so far. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and I will do this off-camera just to spare you the monotony of trying something and having it fail, is I'm going to build a zip line here, and then we will start sending everything down. Okay, I will see you in just a moment. Okay, so I've got this set up now, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to blame communism. I don't know if it worked. I guess we'll send some down and see how she goes. It's been kind of quiet, actually. Like, again, I did all that grinding in hopes of being able to defend myself when I get attacked. And, I mean, I did accomplish that. Like, we saw the babies and the weird mutiny things. Not mutiny like overthrowing a captain, but mutant Y things. But other than that, there's been virtually nobody. It's been kind of interesting. But I find that's kind of how this game goes sometimes, is that, like, you get attacked relentlessly for a little bit, then they disappear for a little bit, then you'll get, like, some scouting parties or something, and then nothing for a bit, and then get attacked again. Like, it's never a dull moment in this game. There's always something going on, but, like, I do find it does... Hey, Virginia, what's up? Hello. I do find it does give you a reprieve in the sense that, like, you'll get time where they just don't attack you. And, okay, before we start chopping more trees, let's see. Oh, gotta get rid of some more trees. Don't die. That could have been bad. It worked to a certain extent. Why did my voice crack so hard just now? Like, I swear I'm past puberty. But Yeah, like, it worked to a certain extent. I thought if I had a zip line heading to a zip line, they would automatically go to the next zip line. It doesn't appear that that is the case, but in any event, we will use the zip line concoction that we've made here to get up and down the cliffs. And then we are... Come on. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Don't crush me, logs. I'm trying to make use of you, you jerks. Am I calling an inanimate object a jerk? Yes. Are you going to judge me for it? Probably, but I'm over it. Oh, gosh. So you can't really stand at this part. That's good to know. Okay, so I guess we'll just finish off with these logs here that I've collected, and then that's where we will call it a day, especially since the sun is now going down again, and I don't want to be working in the dark, because the dark is scary. But in any event, I think in the next episode what we're going to do is I'm going to work on some stuff off camera, and... Thank you. I'm going to work on some stuff off camera and kind of finalize whatever is left from this batch of building, and then I do want to try and go out at least one more time to collect some stuff, and we'll see if we can't find like the cooking pot and some of these other mechanics that have been added in the update. Oh, cool, it actually did work pretty good. Like, there's several logs down here. That's fun. That worked much better than I was expecting. Hey, K-Bones, can you, you think you can get some fishies and fill the holder? Thank you. He's a good guy. Bit of an idiot, but he's a good guy. It'll be cool if, like, once we get the cooking pot and stuff, if we can turn, like, almost this area into, like, a kitchen, and then, like, do, like, food storage and stuff down here, and then kind of weapon storage and what have you up here, and kind of deal is what I'm hoping to accomplish anyway. As I've said a couple times this episode, I tend to fly by the seat of my pants in terms of what I want to do building-wise, so that it's entirely possible that things don't go exactly that way, but we'll see. You know, we're going with the flow, as they say. Again, I don't know if anyone actually says these things, and I'm not sure why my automatic response to certain things is to say, as they say, as if these things are expressions that other people use when I'm confident they are just philisms. Okay, let's just finish this off. Oh god, I can't see at all, game. Why is it so dark and scary? Some would say too dark and scary. Not me, though, because I'm a tough, manly man. And obviously, manly men say things like I'm a tough, manly man. Alright, I'm gonna sleep, because this is no es bueno in terms of my ability to see. Alright, you know what, at this point I'm going to call it an episode. It seems like a nice logical stopping point. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure, and until next time, I will catch you in the forest.